Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Rickey and Stef.
What up?
Today's episode, we're going to be doing a spoiler review for the new Netflix movie, The Midnight Sky. And before we get into that review, if you like what we're doing on the channel and you want to support us for these reviews for movies, TV shows, video games, and anime, go ahead and like the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video. And also turn on those notifications and share the channel with your family and friends. And so, before we break down this movie review, just want to ask everybody if you think climate change is really something real or fake. Just put it in the comments if you think it's real or fake. It plays a part into this movie, so that's why I ask. Now, for this movie, did you find it entertaining? What was your thoughts?
Just going to answer your question. Of course it's real. It was, 60 degrees yesterday?
Some people.
And it's, 27, feel like 15 today? It is very real.
Some people.
But anyway, it was a very interesting movie. Tad confusing just a little bit for me, personally. It was a bit slow. It did pick up, but something very interesting to watch. I enjoy George Clooney. I like his work. And like I said, it's a solid movie. Slow, but some very interesting parts.
I mean, it's definitely interesting, and it's a different take on the whole end of the earth type of thing. Sad movie, though, especially at the end.
Yes.
But it's definitely a bit slow in the beginning. And at first, when it first started off and you see everybody being evacuated, I'm like, oh, this is about to get picked up right away. And then it just almost flatlines for a moment. Then you start seeing a pulse. But to me, it was entertaining and good. Did you have a favorite and least favorite moment?
To be honest with you. So honestly, I think my least favorite moment would have to be the little girl not listening. I mean, I get it. Kids don't listen.
When did she not listen?
To me, the part where she didn't listen that got to me is where he told her not to move, and when he was out in the snow, and she ran into the I forgot why she ran in there. To be honest with you, she ran into the what is it? Like a plane that crashed, if I'm mistaken. Yeah. And she seen the man that was on the ground who basically asked him to kill him.
Well, she heard noises in there, and so she was going to see what was going on with him.
Children just don't listen.
I mean, it didn't do any no harm, no foul for her.
I don't have any kids, so I don't understand the whole kids not listening thing.
So when kids they don't.
When kids don't listen, it bothers me. That's just it. When kids don't listen, it bothers me.
Okay, so what was your favorite part then?
Just the whole camaraderie that the crew members had on the ship. You know, they all cared about each other because, you know, we have some shows that we watched that the crew didn't basically, like, I'm not going to say care about each other. They were always, like, seemed like they were at odds. Mm-hmm. And then there was some calls that brought them together, whatever it could be. But this crew...
You'd be stuck in a tin can for years and outer space with nowhere to escape.
They was in a tin can. You see what happened in that tin can.
No, one was in a relationship. But they was almost at odds for a moment.
But and I like the technology on this ship as well.
Oh, the graphics and all that for this whole movie itself was amazing.
That whole you can, like, that whole hologram thing with you can spend time with, like, your family or something like that. That was pretty dope. I enjoyed that.
Definitely.
It basically brings out the human side of, you know, these things, because a lot of people don't know how much these astronauts and scientists actually have to sacrifice for our Earth and the knowledge of what's possibly else is going on out there. But yeah, just the technology and the camaraderie that the shipmates had was definitely my favorite part.
Okay. Yeah, for me, my least favorite part would be the fact that, yeah, we had all this technology on the ship, but you didn't have enough technology to have on each suit something where you can quickly heal a wound or close up a wound. She didn't have to die. She didn't have to. The fact is, first of all, they didn't have nothing that checked the vital signs immediately. Like, they shown once they got back in the hangar that they could see the vital signs that her oxygen levels were dropping and all that. But I'm like, so y'all couldn't immediately tell the moment that she got out of the harm's way that something was wrong with her? I'm like, where's the technology at for that? Somebody. I'm waiting. Nobody? Okay. But my favorite part would have to be towards the end when we at least had some people have some common sense of not going back to the planet. Seeing that Earth was gone. Everything was in radiation. And them trying to go back to the moon. Not Earth's moon, but what was that? Jupiter's moon. To start a new life out there. Which is going to be interesting because it's going to be some serious incest that's going to have to happen in order for the civilization to survive. Because we know she's pregnant, but they're going to have another girl. Or they're going to have a girl, or else, never mind. Not even going to go there.
Please don't.
But that was one thing that made me wonder. Like, if everybody still survived on that ship, how are they going to still restart civilization? Unless, because it was only 2 females, and it was 3 males. One of the females was already pregnant. You would have had to have everybody breeding together.
Please don't talk about this.
No, because that's just something that never makes sense on any of these movies and stuff. When, okay, we're the last of humanity, but y'all want to continue humanity going. How is it going to keep going unless they breed together? I mean, same thing happened back in the days on Earth. I mean, it ain't going to just magically have people pop up. I mean, unless there's other life forms that you want to breed
Oh my God. Please keep it pushing.
Alright. Would you recommend this movie?
Yeah, I definitely would recommend it. Like I said, it's a slow burn. Takes a little while for it to pick up. It's a pretty long movie.
It wasn't actually that long.
Really, it just felt like forever then, I guess.
Wonder Woman was way longer than this.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. But yeah, I would actually recommend it.
I mean, it was definitely entertaining. The beginning throws you off just a tad bit because it shifts and goes very slow. You wonder why George Clooney is still left on this planet and what's really going on. But then we quickly find out everything. And it really was entertaining to watch and see. But, again, it still had questions being raised, as some movies do, raise questions later. But I do pose this question to you guys. What did you think about the movie? What was your opinion on it? Do you think certain things should be left as questions, or should we have had those answered in this movie? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time.